What's up, y'all? I'm not gonna mess with the theme song today. Probably should have. To be honest, I forgot about it. But we're out walking the goats, and I got this awesome view I wanted to show everybody. Let me adjust my camera real quick. That wasn't it. It's like I gotta learn StreamYard all over again because on the phone it's so much different. I think we want this one. I think that's the one. Hi, Piper. Say hi to Piper. She's a good girl. All right. Did I leave? What did I do? Oh, Jesus. Nope. Okay. There we go. Check that out, yo. It's so pretty. There's the goats. Ugh. Yeah, had a little time. Figured I was walking the goats. This Sarah Boone trial thing is out of control. I was watching over on Baker's. Couldn't take it anymore. The woman's terrible. She's a horrible person. I sincerely hope the jury finds the right verdict on this one. Diane G, we are walking goats. And hello, Valkyrie. How you doing, baby? Hey, Cynthia. Oh. Yeah, we're just walking goats. Hanging out by the pond. Ooh, did I show you guys this? I don't think I did. So at the beginning of the year, I bought some lily pads, and a raccoon ate them within like 2 weeks of getting them. And I was checking on them for a few months, and then nothing was coming up. And then a couple weeks ago, I looked, and this thing came up. I don't know if you can really see it all that well, but I got like 12 little lily pads on that plant. It's very exciting. I had another one somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where I put it, and I can't see the pot or any lily pads. So I think we just got the one. But it came back, and that makes me happy. Hopefully it'll stay alive over the winter. I don't remember if I'm supposed to bring it in or not. Maybe I'll look that up. Yeah, don't we all? Don't we all? Hi, Debbie. Yeah, don't we all need a little therapy? Um, so far, D. Robertson, so far we're having a good walk. Diane G, not yet. It literally, I just noticed that it was back alive like 2 weeks ago, so no blossoms on it yet. Ooh. Mhm. Piper about got. Ruby doesn't like Piper. Come on, Ruby. Leave her alone. We currently have 18, but there's a few that I need to get rid of still. I got a couple extra boys and one girl that I don't want to keep long term. But we'll see what happens with her. She's little, she's tiny. Then today I let him out, and we got halfway down the trail. I realized she's got blood all over the back of her leg. I don't know what's going on. I'll wait till we get up by the barn and look at it. I don't. Where are you at, Diane? I think I'm in zone 7 or 8. Hey, T3, how you doing? Ugh. I don't remember what the lady at the store said, mostly because they died on me right away, and I forgot everything that she told me about them. I was very upset. Massachusetts? And the lily pads stay over winter by you? They don't die off in the winter? Okay, good to know. I'm less stressed about it now. Way less stressed about it. I was going to show you this cool mushroom fungus thing that I found, but it's way not close to me at the moment. When we get back in that corner, I'll show you. I think it's lion's mane, but I don't know if there's a whole lot of things that look like lion's mane. They freeze but always come back. Okay, good. Good deal. Look at the dog. Yeah, what are you doing, Piper? You say the girl. What are you doing? Who's a happy bitty? Oh, not really sure how long we're gonna go. Don't have anything, you know, exciting to talk about. Did you guys catch the Lego with Ron Coleman? That was fun. That guy's absolutely brilliant. Come on, Lacey. Leave her alone. It's silly. Some of these older goats have a real issue with the dog. Younger ones don't care. I think once they get mamas, they don't want anything to do with them. Or babies, rather. Once they get babies, they don't want anything to do with them. Yeah. Yeah. Ron Coleman was on Saturday night, our last Lego stream. Dude's absolutely brilliant. He called me smart, y'all. He said we were having intelligent conversation. I think by the end of the stream, I think I resolved that aspect of it, though. I think by the end of it, we had enough alcohol in the system to not sound so intelligent. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm just happy that he gave it a try. Right? It's a big ask to get somebody that hasn't done Legos in what 40 years, probably, to come on the internet, build Legos for the first time ever while we're slinging questions at him. And you know, Ron's like actually got a reputation to uphold. It's not like me. He's not just some schmuck, right? He's presented cases in front of the Supreme Court and won. So it's not like you can just wing answers off the cuff like I can get away with. Oh, thanks, Toy. Burp? Did I burp? I don't think I burped. Excuse me if I did. My bad. I know we've got a couple more shows coming up, but I'm not sure if the guests are locked in yet. Y'all, we might have a guest coming on that I'm not gonna. I don't even know. I might have said it one time. I don't know. But I like this is one of those ones where like I'm just amazed that they would agree to come on stream and build Lego with us. I wish I could tell you. Oops, my bad. Hey, Wendy, how you doing, babe? Yeah, Ron was awesome. He was a good sport. Tom Gillis, is that your guess? No, I think Tom would come on stream with me. Oh, Shane Gillis, that'd be a fun one, huh? I tweeted him. He's got this show on, I think, Netflix called Tires, and it's just ridiculous. The whole show's ridiculous and hilarious. I tweeted him, asked him how I can get on the show. He didn't respond. I need my subscriber count up, I think. Where's my hand in the screen? There we go. Hey, Phoenix. Get Tom Gillis on. I don't know if he'd build Lego though. That's the thing. I think he'd probably just sit there and talk shit the whole time, which I'm okay with, but doesn't exactly work for a Lego stream. I like Tom Gillis. He's hilarious. When he comes on FNL, it's some of my favorite FNLs ever. Oh, it's been nice the last couple days, y'all. Had the windows open. Valkyrie's back in town. She's been back home for 2 days, I think now. It's been good. Oh, the Sarah Boone thing, man, she's definitely going to prison, right? Like nobody thinks that she's going to get found innocent, right? I think the only people that think she might be innocent are her and possibly her lawyer. Also, I don't understand why everybody's jumping on his bar card, so to speak. Everybody's talking about how that lawyer is awesome. I don't think he's that awesome. Like he's doing a pretty good job for the case, but I think he's going overboard. You know what I mean? Going a little too hard. Yeah, same. Rob Gronkowski. I actually tweeted Cole Kmet, the tight end for the Chicago Bears, and asked him if he wanted to. Again, no response. See, all these famous people, they need to pay more attention to me. My Lego streams are fun. Me and Dave have a blast. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, the one guest though, y'all, is going to be up. It'll be awesome if he does it. These things are cool, but I have no idea what they are. When they bloom, they're like purple, and then they dry out and look like this. They're like 4 or 5 foot tall, something like that. They fall over real easy. Hi, Karen Cantelli. How are you? Oh, you're still in Arizona. That's right. I knew that. We were talking about that this morning. Yeah, you went to the Grand Canyon today, didn't you? Yeah, Gronk could be a good guest. He'd be fun. Plus, if he knew we drink on stream, he'd probably be all for it. I bet he would. Oh, you fly home tomorrow? Well, safe travels. Hopefully, you got everything out of the desert that you hoped and wished for. God, I really hate the desert. So we turned the what's it called? We went from 1080 to 720. Turned that down, and we adjusted the internet settings. So hopefully this one isn't quite as choppy as the last one. Not my favorite either. Not my favorite either. Oh, Bella, you be nice. Look at her hair standing up. You all see that? Hair along her back's all sticking up. Super clear? Good deal. A couple of them. So I think they refer to them as dappled usually. Um, and that was kind of one of the things I really wanted. I wanted spotted goats. I got a bunch of them. Helps that Jasper's spotted. La, la, la. These little white ones, the white ones over here, these are like the second generation of the dapple, and they're mostly white now. Like the spots have gotten so big that the black is just kind of in the background. I think they're really cool looking. Well, I'll tell you this much. You don't have to know much. Just don't ever get them. They're very difficult livestock animals. Always got a problem. There's always something up. Yeah, they're cool, aren't they? The white ones. Oh, you know what? I can go show you guys that mushroom I was talking about. For all my mushroom people out there, this giant oak tree fell down, and those we had big storm, not like these hurricanes, but the storms before that, broke it in half. And in the break, let go of me, you. Check that thing out. Is that wild or what? I'm pretty sure it's called lion's mane. Pretty sure it's edible. Pretty sure it's got like all kinds of benefits to it, but you know, I don't know mushrooms that well. I'm not willing to risk it. Ugh. This is one of the best views on the entire property right here. It won't taste good? How come? I think people eat it. I think it's like a one of the ones the what do they call that? Scavengers, not scavengers, collectors, harvesters, whatever. It's one of those ones, I think. What is that called when you go hunting for mushrooms? Isn't there a word for it? Forage. Forage. That's the word I was looking for. Dan, you got there. You raw mushrooms are gross, dried, gross, blended in weird veggie smoothie, vomit. See, Toy knows. Yeah, we got there, Diane. You got it. Ah, he's trying to go through the fence. Come on, you. Hippie. That's funny. Hey, Joy. They were playing a bunch of videos today at the that Sarah Boone recorded on her phone, and she definitely seems like the abuser, in my humble opinion, in that situation. Oh, they're going through the fence. Look at them. Bunch of jerks. Get out of there, you. Good goats. Go on. They're fairly well behaved. Oh, never mind. There she went up there. They were just being decoys. Go on, goats. Alice. Oh, you. Go on. And this is where the squirt bottle comes in handy. Go on, goats. They really don't like it. Go on. Like magic. Eh? Like magic. We're gonna go through it again. She did. Oh my god. Go on. Go on, goats. Just chaos all the time with goats. Just chaos. Go on. The longer they'll stay over there, the more the rest of them want to join them. Ugh. Get back in your yard. Go on. Go on. Look at this. Being sneaky. You little butthead. Go on. Frustrating creatures, these goats. Now we're back in the yard. Completely normal. Completely behaved and peaceful again. Jesus. I've actually done really well lately. Staying in the yard. All right, let me catch up on chat. Toy became a member. Thank you, Toy. Oh, it doesn't say how long you've had on there. Hey, Zach. Hi, Susan. You're not wrong. That spray bottle is the absolute best tool you can have in your arsenal with goats. The absolute best. Yeah. Yeah, she really is. No, no, lion's mane is not psychedelic. Did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. All right. That's completely understandable, Toy. I don't even blame you. Not gonna lie. You have been a member forever, though, haven't you? Oh, it gets complicated on my phone. Goodness. Trying to get the neighbor's house. You know what, though? I haven't had to mow my lawn since I got them, really. I guess that's a plus. I just move them around to the spot where they need to be, where the grass is long. Zach. Um, I'm not 100% sure if that's what it is. I don't know if there's anything else that looks like it or what or not. Like it looks like lion's mane, but I know there's a whole family of those mushrooms, so I don't know. Ugh. All right, seemed a little unnecessary. This big branch did fall from those hurricanes. May not seem like it, but that's a big old chunk of tree. The little kid in me wants to build a fort in it. Grab a tarp, camp out. Yeah, I guess we could, Toy. I guess we could. You leave it. Go, girl. Neighbor dogs doing their job. Look at her hair. Look at her hair. Calm down. You ain't gonna do nothing. They're both twice your size. Thanks, Toy. The Fort Fund. I like it. That's funny. You know, I actually considered trying to build like an old Irish stone roundhouse out here. Something along those lines. Viking longhouse, something like primitive. But then I realized that I'm far too lazy for all that. I got way too much to do that I don't get done. Can't just all of a sudden start building medieval houses. It seems crazy. I should do it. I'm a 40-year-old man. It's I ain't got the same energy I did in my 20s. Sit around with a case of beer and just stack giant rocks all day. I got out of the army. Don't need to do that again. Cardboard. It doesn't hold up all that well in the rain though. It's usually a one-time fort, the cardboard. It is different. Dropping my thing. Oh God, stop it. There you go. Sorry about the earthquake. Oh. Valkyrie's got the day off tomorrow, y'all. I might make her do a bonfire with me tonight. I don't know. I don't know. FNL tomorrow night. The Halloween FNL Halloween special. I'm excited. Got my costume yesterday. It's gonna be funny. I hope. Hope it's funny. I think it's funny. I have a feeling it's one I'm going to use again in the future. Miss those. You don't come over there? You should. It's fun. We have a good time. Cracking jokes, hanging out. What's up, Yamaha? Ooh, I listen to a goat walk while working on stuff. Now, if I could just get the whiny human to go away. That's funny. That's funny. You big jerk. He's a good looking little goat. I wasn't sure if he was going to make it when he was little. He seems to be doing okay. No bonfires? Why? Why don't you do bonfires? All you need is like wood and a match. Anybody can make a bonfire. It's not like you're rebuilding a diesel engine. And then no Lego this Saturday. I think next Saturday though. I think. for the 7th or I don't even know. I'd have to double check. I think it's next Saturday. Then we're having our season finale on December, I think, 7th for the Lego show. That one's going to be a lot of fun. That one's going to be a whole lot of fun. Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that one. Rub stick, make fire, fire good. Fire is very good. Wow, that's super widescreen. Maybe I should have used the other one. Hey, Liz Bird. How you doing? Oh, I think I'm going to keep. I guess I could probably just do one of these. I want to process a goat. I want to keep a goat and make sausages and stuff out of it. I guess I could do it out of this batch, but I was planning on doing it out of the next batch. I guess I need to check and see how far out the processing places are booked out. I know, especially with like deer season and stuff, you got to pre-book your slot at a lot of places. Some of them even before you find out if you get a deer tag. It's crazy. Oh. Y'all, I think I've got an owl that's been eating my ducks. Like I'm 90% sure that I got an owl eating my ducks. Like every other day, I'll come out there and find a duck out there without a head. It's like, God bless it. I think we're gonna get one of the big decoy owls, and I was reading, I guess, like shiny stuff, shiny strips, and aluminum foil, and CDs, and wind chimes, and bright lights, and you know, all kinds of fun stuff. I'm missing a couple of something. Okay, there we go. Got them all. What else is new? What's going on with the Richard Allen case? I haven't heard anything about it yet. The Delphia case, isn't that going right now? Yeah, you get the big like it's just like a fake owl you set out, scares away birds. Bye, Susan. Appreciate you. No, it's not the crows. I don't know if it'll work for another owl or not. It said it would. We were out in the barn one night doing barn chores, and this thing like swooped into the door of the barn and saw we were there and like took off. It was crazy. He was huge. It's a big owl. Big owl. We hear him out here most nights. It sounds scary. It's not like a hoo hoo. It's like a screech owl or something. I only got a vulture problem because the owl keeps killing my ducks. Um, Goat sausages are common, I think. Pretty sure. I'm gonna make sausages out of them. I don't know what else you would like keep out of the goats. So when you go to if you've never like sent an animal to the processor, they usually give you a list of options of like how you want your meat to come back, whether it's ground or if you take a pig, you can get bacon and ham and pork roasts and ribs and yada yada. But I don't know how they would process a goat down. I'm sure it's something similar, but I have no idea what the cuts are. A haunch, maybe a flank. That's funny. Oh, Sarah Boone case mostly. That's funny. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to mess with owls too much, y'all. I think if I was gonna be messing with owls, I wouldn't be talking about it on the internet. That's for sure. It just would have gone away. It's been a long weekend. What day is it? It's Thursday, right? Good grief. Woke up today thinking it was Friday, wondering why I hadn't got paid yet. Wrong day, dummy. Yeah, exactly. Who? You can't mess with beavers? Really? Beavers are protected? That seems crazy to me. Beaver pelts were like the entire industry of North America for 100 years plus. Those are the two problem girls over there at the moment. I can't seem to get one to get rid of her goat or her worms, rather, and the other one, I don't know what her problem is. She's still skinny, but she's not like scary skinny anymore, so that's close. And this one's just tiny. Just won't grow. Hopefully, I think it's tomorrow. She gets another dose of worming stuff, and hopefully that'll put an end to it. Been fighting worms with that one for like 2 months though. Just can't seem to shake them. I know sometimes they there's worms that are like more apt to host worms, and they call them like uh, sort of like typhoid Mary, right? Where like they just have worms all the time, just giving off worms to the rest of the herd. I don't know if she's in that category or not. I hope not. She's really pretty. I want her to make babies. Ruby, it's your birthday, Liz. Happy birthday. You, you don't have to super chat me on your birthday. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ruby about got her. Wow. That's crazy, JKD Buck. I didn't think they'd go after calves like that. That's insane. Are vultures protected? They're all over the place out here. We have black vultures and turkey vultures. I've never lived in a place with vultures before. It's caught me off guard when I first saw them. Nobody's bagging up yet. We don't have any babies coming in the near future. Everybody's looking really thick though. Look at Ruby. She's huge. Daisy's nice and thick. Alice is thick. Oh, that's Vita. My bad. They all got babies in there. I appreciate you, Liz. Thank you. Happy birthday again. They're protected in Kentucky. All right, they might be. I don't know. I don't know. My general, rule of thumb is try to let everything live if you can help it. What are you doing, Tyson? What are you doing, kitty kitty? I don't know, yo. Might be getting out of ducks at some point. I don't know. I don't sell enough of them. They don't really do much for us. Keep the bugs down, I guess. That's about it. Well, duck off. That's funny. Yeah, they don't really do much. I mean, they're cool. They're pretty. They're fun to watch. They kind of do a decent job at eating the grass down, and they're really good at eating bugs. I'll give them that. But they eat a lot, and they make a big mess. They're always fouling all the water up. Foul, get it? Ha ha. I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky and the owl will pick off like all the males or something and take care of the problem for me. Is that morbid? That might be a little dark. I don't know. We had so many cats. No, actually, the cats don't mess with the ducks or the chicks. They've, I mean, they're barn cats, right? They live with them all the time. I think they know. I was actually really surprised when the first time we got like ducklings and chicks, cats didn't show them any interest at all. Although the mamas are pretty protective, so they probably learned that lesson pretty early. That was funny. Those damn ducklings. I told you all those ducklings weren't going to make it. Set you guys down for a minute, hopefully. Yeah, that ain't too bad. Not looking at anything, though. That ain't gonna help. I think I need to change my camera. Hold on. Layout, settings. Camera. I think we need the other one. I think this one's zoomed out too much. Is that better? I feel like that's better. Y'all let me know which one you prefer. Ooh, I'm doing something on Sunday, but I don't know if I should tell y'all. I don't know if I should tell y'all. It's not like a big deal or anything, but it's where I'm gonna be. Ugh. One of you weirdos from the farms come show up or something. Yeah, they have rumen. I don't know exactly how many chambers they have, but they have rumens. The ruminants like cows. Hey, Aaron O, how you doing? So they'll chew their cud. One really cool thing about goats too is their food will stay on like this side, and when they get pregnant, their babies will start pushing out on that side. So you'll see some of them that are like mid eating, right? Like they're not full yet. They're still. Here's a good example. Alice is a little bit skinny, so it helps with her. She's got a nice fat side on her left, and then her right side's kind of sunk in because she hasn't filled up her rumen yet. It's kind of neat. But that's where you check for babies and goats on this side over here. And usually you can feel them after like a month and a half. They stay pregnant for like 5 months. Month and a half out, it's pretty obvious. They start getting bags filled up. Their udders fill up. Which one? I got a bunch of them. They're mostly black and white. There's my big buck. Here's farms. Yeah, I could see that being weird. The I had an uncle when I was a kid. He had a dairy farm. We used to go out there in the summers and work on the dairy farm. And the state of Illinois decided to build a highway through his land. And it's not like you get a choice when that happens, right? So they bought him out. And then after that, he had to live in town. He hated it. I like to teach if I can. They do have a 4 chamber stomach. Cool. What ducks do you have? I heard. So my ducks are Muscovy ducks, except they don't. They just sleep on the ground. Like they just like you see them all up there in the yard. I don't know if you can see them or not actually, but they'll just fall asleep right there. They'll sleep like right in front of the barn on the ground. A couple of them will go up to like roost if they've got a nest or something. Some of them will go up in the. I've got a loft in my barn, and some of them will go up in the loft and like lay eggs and hang out up there. But most of them just sleep on the ground. They're not super smart. I don't know if 500 feet counts in the internet world, y'all. Isn't there another case? What other case? Oh, the Idaho thing. Isn't that happening soon? Hoberger or whatever his name is. Giggity. I think I was talking to Andrea Burkhart the other day about that. She's going to the courtroom, and I think Brandy's in the courtroom in Sarah Boone, right? Next spring. Oh, that one up there, the white one with black spots. I had a bunch born like this since I've been doing not a bunch, I guess. I've had a couple that were born that look like her, but they've always been boys, so I've had to get rid of them all. Finally, this batch got 2 girls that look like them, so I was able to keep them. I was very excited about it. It might be to the point, or getting close to the point, where I need to get a second buck, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to avoid that if I can. Is Ada County same as Bello? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't realize that. Yeah, the other one's this one over here. Very similar looking, different moms actually. No idea why they look alike. Well, I can't imagine the goat walk is appealing to everybody. So I can see why some people just come in and hit the like for me, and I appreciate that. It's pretty awesome. This Saturday, Tennessee Vols take on Florida. That'll be a good game. And then Sunday, the Bears are playing the Washington football team, whatever politically correct name they are now. Ooh, peacocks are cool. They're so loud though. They're so loud. Yeah, the little babies, they're cute when they're babies. All happy to be alive, bouncing and exciting. Couple more months. There's definitely some pregnant does out here. Couple more months. This one's name is Catalina. And this one here's a boy. He won't be here for long. Oh, well, thanks, Steve. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know about all things. You ever seen a baby pigeon? Those things are fugly. Oh my God, they're ugly. And they stay ugly all the way up until they get feathers. Then all of a sudden they're cute. Oh, that's cool. Catalina Island. I'm always amazed with the pigeons how fast they grow. They go from like just hatched to like fully feathered in 30 days. It's amazing. I used to be subscribed to a channel that did like time lapse of it, and he would show like the fast forward progress of the baby pigeons. Day 30, they're like completely feathered. Pretty neat. Their hair rack's empty. I need to fill up their hay today. I went through a lot of it apparently. $150 for peacocks. I feel like they're cheaper around here. At the moment, I have 18. Uh, and for the last couple of years, we've been kind of growing our herd. So we started out with our big buck and 4 does, and we've gotten to this point. We've had up to almost 30 at a time, but I think I've got like 12 or 15 does now. I think 12. I think I've got 12 does that I really like right now. I'm pretty okay with that number. Bunch of little ducks. So when they're like babies, these ducks, they're like the fuzzy ones, right? They look like this. These are like the first stage of little duckling. And then they feather for the first time and they look like this. And you can kind of start telling who's boys or girls. And then as they age, They get this crazy red on their face. The males is way more pronounced. Ooh. Bye, Aaron. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you. And the ducks, we've been getting white ones this year a lot, but I think it's because we finally got a white male that stuck around. We'd get a couple white ones every hatch or whatever, but most of them wouldn't make it to adulthood. They stick out too much. They get picked off. But since we got this white male over here, he's been pumping out all kinds of pretty little white babies. Oh, hi, sweet pea. What you doing, pig? Yeah. What you doing, pig? They're all excited. They know they're gonna get corn soon. Look at them all. That's a puppy. They all think they're getting corn right now. Not yet, y'all. You gotta wait a little bit. Starting to lose light. I think Piper's ready to go in the house. Yeah, this one, I don't know. She's not doing so good. She was for sale, but she started kind of going downhill, so I held back on selling her. And then she was getting better, and now she's kind of looking rough again. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Yeah, yeah. Didn't mean to. Yeah, I got three. We got three pot bellies. Got two black ones and a white one. The three little pigs. Do I ever get attached? Oh yeah. But it's also part of the process. Saying goodbye kind of sucks, but that's part of the deal. Plus, I get a whole batch of baby goats every year. Get to play with them all over again. What you doing, buddy? These things, y'all. So these were supposed to be flower beds, or well, they were garden, not a flower bed. It was a raised garden. Didn't last long. Didn't last long at all. I built these silly little covers over them, thinking that was going to keep the goats out. No, not even close. Not even a little bit. Who's that? The goat? No, she doesn't need a vet. Just goats are hard, y'all. Like it's sometimes they just don't do well. Sometimes that one. I think the mom dropped that one. I think she gave up on her, but I'm not 100% sure. She was too weak, or the other one was taking too much food or something, and mom just kind of gave up. And I think that's what happened. She's also got some like deformities that aren't a big deal, but they say that you're supposed to cull them, right? So she's got like instead of having two teats like goats are supposed to, she's actually got four, which doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't affect her milk processing or ability to have babies or nothing like that, but it's an undesirable trait. So they recommend culling them from your herd. And well, I'd rather not. Terps? What's a terp? Am I being silly? Should I know what a terp is? Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not like heartbreaking anymore. Mrs. Valhalla, she still gets a little emotional sometimes. Yaks are crazy. That's one animal I would never. Bison too. Bison are super crazy too. How long have you been paying me for not streaming? Looks like 10 months, man. Appreciate it. That's funny. That's why I'm trying to do at least these goat walks lately, right? Something. Put out some actual content besides just the Lego streams. That's funny, Zach. Oh, tups. Lambs that get left by their mother? Okay. I've never heard that term before. What are you doing, bro? This goat's so big, you guys. He's so big. Ugh. Do you guys see this? That fence right there, right? And just the difference between where the animals can eat and where no animals eat, the vegetation, it's just a giant wall. This is how our entire property was when we got here. Just crazy full. You can't walk through it barely at all. It's it's so thick. Our whole property was like that, and now it's like this. Kind of amazing. Most of this property you couldn't walk through when we got here. Like the yard was mowed when we got here. Not like this whole yard, but part of this was mowed. And then it had a trail going through the pasture that you could walk through. Otherwise, it was just complete briars and brush and craziness. This place has come a long way. Diane, thank you. You prefer this over Lego streams? Well, that's good, I guess. It's good that you like them. 11, just over 11 and a half acres. Just over. I'd like to get another, like, bro, he was chewing on my backpack. I'd like to get another 3.5 acres because at 15 in Tennessee, you can do things. There's something called the Green Belt Initiative or Green Belt Protection Act or something where you can get kind of protection for property tax purposes. But you have to have 15 acres. It's a pain in the butt. An osprey, those are cool. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've seen a couple different like hawks or falcons or whatever, but I don't know enough about them to know which was which. Yeah, I do like the Lego streams. Don't get me wrong. The Lego streams aren't going to stop. Well, in order for that to happen, you would have to have money to purchase with, and we don't have any of that. So it's you know, not in the cards at the moment. Not in the cards at the moment. Let's take over the world with what? Goats and Lego? Y'all, there's this channel. Um, that when we first started doing the Lego streams, we were trying to get him on, and he was just starting out. And that's what he does. He does like custom like portraits out of Lego. They're so amazing. He does them on time lapses, so the whole thing's like 3 minutes. Oh, they're so amazing. What the hell was his name? I think it's Legolized, Legolized. It's a really cool channel. If I was on the computer, I'd link it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, send it. Yeah, you're not wrong, Gil. You're not wrong. There was a piece of property for sale not very far from me that I was dreaming about trying to, you know, do the whole buy this and then film all the updates and, that whole thing. But I don't have any money. So that kind of went out the window quick. Did you finish the Titanic? Whatever in goats. That's funny. uh, maybe someday I'll tell you the whole story with that piece of property. Not today, though. Not today. Look at the trees. It's so pretty. All the fall colors are coming in. This is one of those. Look at him. He's so big. Look at this, you guys. He's ginormous. Don't fall on me. You're huge. You're huge. Yeah, you're a monster. Irish Castle Fort with rocks. Is land expensive? It can be. It certainly can be. I don't actually don't really know what it's going for around here at the moment. I know that my property value has skyrocketed since I moved here, but I got here right before all the craziness. We got here in like 2017. So like COVID made property values skyrocket. Everybody wanted to move here. We got here at the perfect time. Y'all saw that castle she posted the other day, right? That was cool looking. That was super cool looking. This is the mama to that little blonde girl. So it's her fault, I think, that the little one's not doing great. And she is Scottish. You better be careful. I'm telling Zach. I'm totally telling. Yes. Yeah, her name's Rose. Rosie Posey. It's about to be dark, y'all. Only like 5 minutes. It's gonna be super dark. Look at this. 60-pound pit bull, giant goat. She's like 50, 60 pounds. He's got to be 200 and a bunch. I don't know. He's just huge. Oh, okay. He wants love. Go to settings. There we go. Go to camera. Facing front. All right. I think we might have to call it, y'all. It is starting to get a little dark out here. Setting times. What are you talking about, Toy? What are you talking about, Toy? You're not wrong there. That's what a stupid, stupid thing, daylight savings. It's so dumb. Trust me when I tell you, it's not for farmers, right? The farmers don't really care what time it is. They're awake when the sun comes up and they go to sleep when the sun goes down. The only thing that it might possibly benefit them is like so they can make it to the bank or something. Like there's no reason to adjust times other than to mess people up. It's the dumbest thing ever. Cut it in half. Make it so like 8 o'clock is the norm, right? Instead of like right now, it's like what 7? Yeah, 7:03. The sun's going down. Here in another, don't get the license plate. Here in another couple of weeks, I think. Time changes, goes to 6. There's no reason for that. Leave it at like 7:30 when the sun goes down in the wintertime. And then the worst case scenario would be like 9:30 in the summer. That's perfect. It's good. What happened there? Oh, yeah. I got to do all the chores still. No, just like cut it in half, right? Like instead of moving it an hour twice a year, moving it back an hour, forward an hour, just like cut the difference, make it a half hour, and just use that time year round. So there's no more daylight savings time. Look at these damn ducks. We'll just do it this way. Look at them all. They're following me because they know I'm about to give them corn. They all came out of the barnyard. Want to see something really funny? Yeah, I'd say they're ready to eat. All right, that was mean. There's no corn. Everybody calm down. You'll get it in a minute. I'm sorry. Oh, that's funny. All right, y'all. I'm gonna leave you for the night. FNL tomorrow is gonna be a blast. I think Baker's doing a stabby day this Saturday, and I'm sure I'm forgetting to mention something. I always do. On that note, hopefully you guys enjoyed the critters and the nature because I think everybody needs a little more of that in their life. And otherwise, we'll just see you next time. Appreciate y'all. Later.